only other people here other than us is bad idea.
Yep.
If he's still here or came back. So, and I got to wait for that to catch up. And
Looks like you're live.
it says live, but the YouTube site hasn't caught up. So,
Right.
which figures?
Yeah, there's always that built-in delay.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Still delayed.
Yeah. What you want? Oh, I'm sorry, Mags. I didn't know you were in here. Go on, girl. Go on. Go on, sweetheart. I tell you, with 15 or 16 cats, whatever we got in the house now, it's hard keeping track of who's who.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have my hands full with one dog. Yeah.
Hi, Colleen. Well, I might as well say 3 of the cats are mine. My old cat. Hi, Dan. Hi, Tom.
Dog?
And one that used to live under our old house now lives under my bed. And the young female I have is her daughter, and the one I just let out is another daughter of hers. They're all the gray cats come from one mom, so I know who they are.
Yeah.
Cynthia, my love. Marty V. How y'all doing today?
Hey, Marty.
Boom. So, hope everybody's doing well, and hope the weather's good enough you can get out and do what you want to do. Here it's just too damn hot.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get out mainly due to work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Danny.
Hi, Danny. I used to be able to say, yeah, I'm glad I don't have to work. I can do what I want. Well, now it's too hot, and now that I need to go to work, I won't. I'll be happy to. Okay, go on, Rocket. Come on, buddy. Well, if you want the door open, you got to go out. Go on. Don't cry at the door.
Yeah. So did you find anything cool, Dan? You said you were at the beach.
Oh, yeah. What'd you find?
Or was he? I wonder if he was playing peekaboo.
He could have been.
Hey, Bud Fowl.
Hi, Bud. How you doing? Mystic, hello. Jim Steele.
Sue. Oh, Jim's here. I didn't see him sneak in.
Yeah, he snuck in right after Marty V. Colleen's here, and Danny, and PA Patriot Dan. Colleen's here. Cool.
Yep, all the cool kids are here. Hey, Donna.
Texas Donna, hello. Swift. What is this, a Swifty raid? Yes, it is. Wow, he ended early tonight. I bet you would, Danny. Yeah, like I said, I'm just work this summer, and hopefully when fall hits, it'll start dying out down there real quick, and I can get back in there and do Metal Tech where I want to go. Check out that bottle dump.
Hopefully.
What I'd really like to have is just one of those little crawlers that like fit in the back of a pickup for the old dump with a back scoop. Hi, Rygar. And dig it up with a backhoe. Because there's just so much in one area. I could swing the detector over it, and it just doesn't stop.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of it's big stuff just underneath the ground that needs to be taken out of the way. It's just too much for this old man to try to dig up right now. Haven't seen Rygar at all. Of course, I haven't been to your channel at all. Sorry about that, Rygar.
Very Mystic.
A lot of people's channels I haven't been to. No, I know where it's at. I just haven't found it yet, Mystic. But I got a general idea. But it's all overgrown right now this time of the year. So it would take a sickle and a few people with sickles and machetes to get down and get in there. I was, in fact, when I talked to the guy, he told me where it at, where I told him I had to stop because of a heavy rain and the drainage just being full of water. He goes, "You're about 100 feet away from it." I went, "That figure."
That's an
Through the
owl.
football field, you know.
That's just one part of the hobby I can't get into, bottle digging. Yeah, I just
As long as I don't have to do too much digging, I don't mind. Like the bottles I'm finding down where the old home site was, they're just right under the ground.
yeah.
But I don't look for them. I'm what I found there was a suspender clip under the bottle that was giving me the signal. So, oh, you only got enough for paying for parking. Well, at least you didn't have to pay for parking that way.
Yep.
Would have been nice if you could have had a little gravy on top of it. But that's detecting. So,
Yeah.
so next,
Yeah, Cynthia. Yep, smart move.
oh yeah. Yeah, here today it was hot. It was 98 in the shade and no breeze whatsoever. So I got one of those big wind fans, the ones that put out a lot of air.
Oh yeah.
So in the morning, I go out back because the sun's out front. When the sun goes out back, I move the fan to the front porch and go out that way when I want to smoke a cigar. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there in that sunlight.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think woods detecting's done for the year for me. Too much overgrowth.
Yeah. Well, I got spots down there where there's enough shade. If there's enough shade, it's not overgrown. It's where the light can get through. Hi, Georgianne. Oh,
Hey,
you were
Georgianne.
stuck on my YouTube channel? Sorry, Georgianne. But, and I don't have to worry about the ticks once I found that permethrin that I spray in the clothes.
Yeah.
I had a little baby tick that got up my pant leg somehow the other day because I tie him off. But before he could even do anything, he was dead. When I pulled him off, he was dead. So that stuff worked great.
Oh, Jim, you got to tell me, did you try it? Yeah. A real old barn, half full whiskey bottle. I got to know if you tried it.
Of course he did.
I know I would have.
Oh yeah. The only thing you got to worry about is when you find a couple 100-year-old bottle of wine. You don't want to try that.
No, that's
My dad was given a bottle of wine during World War II. It was already like 30 or 40 years old, and he kept it cool and the way it was supposed to. But when we opened it, nope. We didn't even have to taste it. It smelled bad. One week, I would go postal. It's one thing. I got to have my coffee.
Oh, I bet you did, Jim. Yeah, I got real drunk.
Come on. The only thing we tried years ago, I helped a friend of mine. I mean, I'm talking years back. I think we were just out of high school, just a little after that. His family moved into an old Victorian, and it had a cellar. We found 3 5-gallon ceramic crocks.
Ooh.
They were filled with homemade choke cherry wine.
Ooh.
Well, the rest of the family was moving stuff. We were getting drunk in the basement.
Hey, Jackson.
I found this a few hours later. It's thought, never mind, we'll finish. We were too drunk to do anything. Saxon, how you doing? Oh, yeah.
Gotta get Georgianne up here one of these days.
I don't think she'll do it. I'd love to see Cynthia up here, Georgianne, any of the ladies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cynthia's done it in the past, but
Yep.
I don't know about now. Or Donna, any of them.
Yeah, there's the link, girls. Come on up. We don't bite hard.
Too shy. Thought so, Georgianne.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's normal, Dan, for going without caffeine for a couple of days.
Dan, go change into your alter ego and then come up. Y'all making us ladies blush. Don't mean to. Just,
Nah. Y'all welcome up here anytime.
hi, Jay Paul. How you
Hey,
doing?
Jay. Well, next week the ladies must show up because we're doing a naked stream again, Bill, I think. Yeah.
Well, you're seeing me and Mark look like we're in a sweat box. So.
Yeah. Women don't sweat, they glisten. Men sweat.
If I meet you in person, I will talk your ear off. Yeah, I understand that, Georgia.
Hey, Georgianne, I was shy too when I first started this YouTube crap. Now I get up here and talk about poop, sex, and anything else. All right.
I'm a South Georgia woman. I sweat. Everybody sweats in Georgia and Tennessee and South Carolina, and I understand. And Texas.
Oh, darn, that's all the more reason to come on up.
I was raised with older brothers and ain't scared. I just don't have my big. Okay.
Chippendale Bengay edition. You got that right, Mystic. Let me see y'all.
Yeah, I had no problem getting up on YouTube because I used to have to do vocational training at companies, so I had no problem standing up in front of people and talking.
Yeah.
Jackson,
Hey, Jackson.
how you doing?
Everybody?
Hey, Carrie.
Hi, Kerry. He's got that thing called the sun coming behind him there.
Yeah, damn.
It's not. That's the shady part of the house this time of day. That fireball in the sky's real when you live in the desert.
I know.
No, we got done. We got done with our last call at like 9:40 last night, and we were out by the
Wow.
big thermometer in Baker, California. It was still 104.
Yep. Yep. Southern California is like Texas. When it gets hot, it just stays hot.
It was hot, and it was windy too. We went into Denny's and ate because we hadn't eaten all day, and
Hey, Diana.
walked out of that air conditioned restaurant, which is probably only 90, but walk out of that air conditioned restaurant getting blasted
Hey,
by
Gage.
that hot wind. It was brutal.
Scott, we call that the McClory. When you're over on my YouTube page instead of coming over here, it's kind of like when you win something and you're not there. Same thing.
I didn't do it this time, Scott. That wasn't me.
Hi, Deej.
Hello, Deej. How are you fellas doing tonight?
Hot.
Talking to you, just having.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yep.
Hi, Diana. Oh, yeah. It was 98 in the shade here today, so I didn't even check to see what the index was because I didn't want to know.
Yeah, Mystic, you do. Yeah, it's 100, 108, 109 today, something like that.
Yeah.
It was real pleasant up here today in Pittsburgh.
Mrs. Candu, hello.
Hey, Mr. Candu.
Mark, did you get Deej's message?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I replied to you, Deej.
Hello, Gibson.
Hi, Gregory Gibson.
See, and then to make it even better for myself, we all know what that crap is.
Oh, you got toothache, brother.
I got one of my wisdom teeth is split. I split it into 4 years ago, crunching on Jolly Ranchers and things like that.
Yeah.
And they wanted to pull it out years ago, but I grit my teeth badly, and I wouldn't let them because I grit my teeth. You know, my thought process is it just keeps moving forward, and I just keep destroying teeth. And I wouldn't let them. I made it about 5 years. Now it's I think they're going to get their wish.
Hi,
Yeah.
backbreaking.
Backbreaking. Carrie?
Oh, yeah. That's like, I got all false teeth now, but they used to want to do, we'll do a root canal. No, you won't. Pull the tooth.
Yeah.
Because I don't want
Yeah.
to come back, have it done and done again, then finally it goes bad. So pull the tooth.
Well, backbreaking. Yeah, I don't know what I did, but I basically got rid of the gritting my teeth for years. I wasn't doing it, and then last week I caught myself doing it again, and it's just severe pain right there. So hopefully, if I can quit gritting my teeth, I can make it go away and not have to go to that stupid, creepy little dentist for a little while. I hate dentists. If anybody's a dentist in the house, I'm sorry, but oh
Hey, Amanda.
yes, I feel no flashing good. I had this one guy. His wife is Japanese, and he's a black guy, but he's a big old he's big on like race and things like that, or how people are oppressed or anything like that. We were talking about the dentist, and he was hating on him, and then I made the dentist impression. He's like, "Man, that's racist as shit." He says, "You lucky." He says, "You lucky it's funny as hell, and I like you."
Well, when you said Japanese, because I had one Japanese dentist one time, and the guy actually had to stand up on the chair to be able to pull a tooth out of my mouth.
Oh, I've heard tale of the wisdom teeth. That's why I'm not looking forward to wisdom teeth. I know how big wisdom teeth are, but I've heard tale of the wisdom teeth where the guy's standing on each side of the chair.
Yeah.
You know, if we're looking that bad, I'll pay the extra money and I'll go to someone who can put me to sleep. I don't really want to know.
Oh, we got PA wants to come up. Hey, PA, how you doing, Dan?
Yo,
Hey, Dan.
Well, what's up?
Man, PA, I wish you were down here. I could have used a driver last night. PA likes to drive. We did an 18-and-a-half-hour day yesterday. Started at 4:30. I was coming home at a little after 10:30 or whatever. I was having trouble maintaining freeway speed. I was doing 60, and my son's so used to me flying down the freeway at 80 or 90. You know, we're passing things. I'm like, we're barely at Mineola. Usually, especially at night, it's just one of those get out of my way things because.
Oh, nice
you
shirt.
Yeah, sure can.
Nice.
Water rain, trees. Wow.
Wow, Merc.
Diana?
Broke your chin bone, Diana? Damn.
Damn. That was in there good.
Yeah.
He
ouch.
actually straddled my legs to get it out. Oh, my God.
Rain. millions of harmful bacteria, including those.
What?
Most PA establishments.
What about bacteria?
I don't know, damn bacterias.
Is Dan giving us a science lecture or what?
Hey, Paul,
Trying
I
to find the right show. I don't know what the hell that was.
haven't been to a dentist in years either. I don't have to. I can just take them out and send them in now.
Yeah, Doc,
Ryan, what's up, brother?
I got a tooth problem. What's your address?
Backbreaking. Amanda.
Hey,
Full
Brian.
house tonight.
Georgianne, you know where you need to come up? You need to come up on PA's stream on Sunday just to break into being on camera. Then we can get you on Papa Rouse's. We allow anybody on PA's stream, including Andy from Denmark.
Andy from Denmark. I missed him. I miss him, dude.
I mean, he comes up for some good conversation sometimes.
Oh, damn, Colleen.
But,
Hope it gets better. Hope the laser surgery went well.
oh, yeah, I hear those things are always 50-50 at best.
Yeah, talk to old Danny boy. He's real good at eye problems.
Well, I mean, just because he causes everybody eye problems when they see him, I don't know if I designate the guy as an expert.
Well, no, that he's real good at getting tree branches shoved in his eye.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when he was taking his shirt off on that one stream.
And it's not eye problems. It's just watching him what he eats gives you stomach problems sometimes.
Yeah.
Got dust everywhere down here.
You didn't see the tree, huh, Dan? That's pretty bad.
The one that was right in front of him.
I can sympathize with that though. I've turned around and stabbed myself with my eye with a tree that I know was there a bunch of times.
When I was a kid, we had a guy, Nicky, man. He was running for, a pop-up in outfield and ran right into the bushes and ripped his neck wide open, man. Real bad. Yeah, it wasn't good, man.
One of the wife's cousins, they're all a bunch of dirt bike people. Sorry.
Dirtbag. Is that a Freudian slip, Zach, or what?
No, I'm not real good at lying. I'm not real good at lying. I had to correct myself. But he's out riding his dirt bike and he ate it. And he had his visor up on his helmet. The stick went through the hole in the visor because all dirt bike helmets, big face opening, through the opening in his helmet and through his cheek to where, he crashes. He finds himself on the ground. He's licking a twig in his cheek. I didn't know anything about it until I caught him in the bank one day. And, I'm not real sensitive. He wound up standing either in front of me or behind me in the bank. Caught him in the bank one day. I turned around and said, "What the hell happened to you?" Wow, that sucks.
Hi, Brian. But I can hear Zach's now. These are my dirtbag friends.
Yeah.
Oh no, hey, my friends are good because I'll omit somebody I don't like from my friend list quick. It's the people I'm related to that don't associate with, but I still have to sometimes. I don't know what stream it was. It might have been PA's stream. I had one of my brother-in-laws calling me, and I wound up having to call him back. He called the first time, like, probably just wants money. Called a second time, so it might be important or whatever. So I call him back. Nah, he didn't want money. He wanted one of my cars.
Oh.
No.
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 Somebody's
gonna happen.
picker, Dan.
Nice one.
Charlie hooked me up with a coin scope. I asked him to send me the link. He sent me the scope.
Cool.
And that's a nice little gold nugget on there.
Very nice. Now, how big is that in person? Is that just a picker or what? Or is that a bigger one?
That's a nugget. It's a bigger one.
Nice.
I'll throw it on the scale real quick.
Ooh, Georgianne, damn. That had to hurt.
Sometimes just reading that, George, and I'm wondering if we know the same person.
I've heard of
somebody that happened to.
Doing that, but I bet you didn't do that again.
Nope.
I'm a horrible person.
Or coffee.
Damn.
Georgianne, was that 80s or 90s?
1.54 on that nugget.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yep. Hey, Leanne.
Hi, Leanne.
Diana, what's up?
Bad idea, Lab.
That's a bad one. That's a bad one.
Grandma Kelly, hello.
Hey, Grandma.
Kelly.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
coffee.
Ow, dude, that hurts even thinking about it.
Yeah.
I know. If somebody's going to threaten me with a canine dog, I'm coming out. No, don't send that dog after me. No, I'm coming out. Just hold the dog.
There's a way to beat a dog.
I don't. Nope. I'm not going to think that fast at that time. I'm just going to worry about him attacking me, and no. I'll be out.
Hey, Kelly.
My uncle was a mailman for a time, and it was a known trick in the mail community. The way to get a dog off of you, if a dog ever
Hi,
gets
Rob.
on,
Hi,
take their
Rob.
legs and spread them straight out because the dogs aren't made to bend like that.
That makes
Break
sense.
them if you have to, but a dog won't bend like that. They'll let go.
Rob's like, look at that motley crew.
Rob must be looking in the mirror again. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, he's gonna join us right away.
Give him a break. Denise is making her way over to hit the join button for him.
Mary.
Hi,
Well,
Mary.
there's Mary. How are you doing tonight, Miss Mary?
Hey, Mary.
Hope you're well.
And there is Rob.
Oh, there he is.
How you doing, Rob?
Hello, Mr. Motley Crew.
We only got to see the haircut for one show, and he's back to the hat.
Well, yeah, I mean you can't be hatless every show. But we went with Silver Assassins, black and gray tee tonight, so we got the black Mind Lab hat on.
Hey,
Nice.
Chop Shop.
We're not actually going with the red hat. I may have to get rid
Awesome,
of
Mary.
the red hats after the person made a comment about them.
Hey, guys, you notice we got 5 people here and I have no internet issues tonight?
And Bill,
great.
your picture's crystal clear also.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got a new
we
Wi-Fi card. Got rid of the other one.
Well,
Chop,
it
chop.
looks good,
What's up?
Bill.
You got your own router, or you got your own Wi-Fi?
I just bought a different Wi-Fi card, a better one
Oh,
for my computer.
I don't even know what a Wi-Fi card is.
That's
I
what
actually
allows
just
you
bought a
to compute.
booster.
Yep, and he's gone. So,
Well,
yep.
You're gonna have to get one.
Yeah,
You're gonna have
right.
to get one, Rob.
we overloaded his brain cells.
Did you kick him out, Zach?
Not me. I don't have keys on this one. Oh, nice, Mary. PA Mary is telling you that her husband is cancer-free. Well, congratulations to him. Mary.
Nice.
Congrats, Mary. That's good.
That is awesome, man.
I unplugged
So
the
cool.
wrong cable. I was trying to plug my light in, and I actually unplugged my camera.
Ain't nothing wrong with getting news like that, Mary.
Nope.
Yep. Great news.
Might have to make him up a PA Patriot shirt and send him one.
You're good with that stuff, man.
My granddaughter makes them.
Even those of us who can see misspell stuff all the time, don't worry about it.
So how's everybody doing tonight?
Good, Rob. How's yourself?
Pretty good. I would like to say that we kicked ass at trivia night, which we did. One of the best scores we've ever had. You can get a possible 150 for 15 for each of the 10 rounds. And we're only a team of 4 of us tonight, not the normal 8. We kicked ass with 129. The only problem was, is everybody else kicked ass tonight too. We had 20 teams. First place team that finished first at the end of 10 rounds had 144 points. They only missed 6 points in 10 rounds.
Wow.
So 144, 139, 138, 134, and we were tied for fifth at 129. So the final bonus question was, you were taking an air flight and traveling nonstop straight from New York to California, and you were flying in a straight line, New York to California. Name the order you would go over these states: Missouri, Nevada, Pennsylvania, Kansas, and Utah. From east to west.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
Mystic, what's up?
You notice nobody's answering that, Rob.
I see nobody's answering that.
I don't think a single one of us aced geography in school.
And to be honest with you, this was the easiest bonus question for a five-parter that he ever had. And you guys aren't going to believe this. 20 teams, every single one of the 20 teams got it right.
Except
And
yours.
everybody, we had 129 points. We bet it all, and we were in fifth, and we finished fifth because the top four teams in front of us all bet and got it right. Obviously, from east to west, you're going to start at Pennsylvania. Your second state's Missouri, and I know Missouri is east of Kansas because my sister lives on the Missouri-Kansas border, and Kansas is to the west of her, so I knew Kansas was after Missouri. And then we knew Nevada was right up against California, and I figured Utah had to be a little bit more
Good night, Kelly.
for that. So it was Pennsylvania, Missouri, Kansas, Nevada, and Utah, Nevada and Utah, and every single team got it right. Or Utah and Nevada. But so we finished fifth and didn't win anything tonight. So, but they had a lot of good questions tonight. How many states does it take to ratify? What percentage of states does it take to ratify an amendment to the Constitution?
34.
Okay, I'm sorry, percentage of states.
Percentage of states. It takes 52%.
Nope.
70?
I said 2/3 and I was wrong. You were close, PA. You were close. It takes 3/4 of the states to ratify, so 3/4 of 50 is 38 states. And that's why it's so hard to ratify an amendment, because it takes so many states.
Huh.
What was Rocky Balboa's wife's name in the movie?
Adrian.
Everybody got that one right.
I was just watching Rocky 6 last night.
Who created the Muppets?
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson.
Hi,
Oh.
Brian.
Carvel,
Bagels.
the Carvel ice cream shops have a treat that has a space name. What is their treat that's got a space name?
Hey, Brian.
No. Don't eat that stuff.
We missed it.
Moon pies?
That's what we put. We actually put moon pies because we didn't know the answer. What was
Nebula.
it called, honey?
Astropods. I don't know.
Flying saucers is what they call their round ice cream cakes. We didn't know that.
When I met Mary's husband, I had flag shorts on, like Rocky's, like Apollo Creed shorts. And yeah, he calls me Rocky now.
Fitting.
Hey, Wendy.
Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. Hey, Higgs.
Hey, Higgles needs a wrench.
Yes, he does.
Oh, Higgles. Do you ever get to submit questions for the trivia, Rob, or it's just stuff they think up?
The DJ comes with them already done. He gets some of them out of books and stuff. I've thought of some really good questions for him, but I don't know if he would accept them. But you know, and I've been playing golf for 50 years, and I didn't know that that a double eagle was also called a albatross. I didn't know that. I actually missed a golf question.
Done smurfed you, Brian.
You done been smurfed. I didn't know that neither, Rob.
Yeah. Diana got it right.
Johnny's corner in the house.
Even Johnny?
I could give you,
Diana answered correctly.
I could give you guys a third grade math bonus question that I bet you none of you could answer.
Go ahead.
The sum of two products is 31. The product of two products is 150. What are the two numbers? The sum of two numbers is 31. The product of the two numbers is 150. It took me overnight to answer that question. I thought about it on and off for a few hours.
Hi, Ronnie.
There's no way that's a third grade question.
Third grade math bonus question. I went to
Oh,
sleep.
bonus question. Okay.
I went to sleep on it. And I woke up in the morning and I had an epiphany.
Sum of two products is 31.
Sum of two products is 31s. The sum of two numbers is 31. The product of two numbers is 150. What are the two numbers?
Even Ronnie, could even Johnny's corner, could even Cynthia.
21 and 10.
Hi, Don.
It's not the answer.
How many double eagles did he average?
The sum means those two numbers added together is 31.
Yeah.
The product is those two numbers multiplied by each other.
Right. So I was right.
No, I mean, you guys think about it. I don't want to kill with a show with that, but that was on a third grade math question, and I did figure it out, but it took me a minute. Hello, Relic Reaper.
That's a good question, Scott McClory.
Who's Googling the answer right now?
Oh, probably Mary. So, PA, did you get extra of those shirts that you're gonna sell to help the channel, or no?
I'm thinking about it. I was going to take some orders if anybody wanted any.
What does she need for him, or what do you need for him?
Johnny's corner. Hello.
Well, I was thinking $20 up to extra large and 25 2X and above.
Not bad at all.
No, not bad. We lied,
Also,
Scott.
I'll do some giveaways, you know. I'll do some giveaways as well.
How long does it take her to make them?
A couple days.
Damn.
Wow, Zach, you're not scoring any points with people with math questions here. I hate math. I'm bad at math. I hate math. I can't stand math. Yeah, you're not scoring any points here, buddy.
Math and science is all that matters in life. It doesn't. Nothing else really matters to you. Even the English language, especially in California, but even the English language. But math and science are universal worldwide. It doesn't matter if you're German, Russian, or Japanese.
I'm an English snob, and every time I see a YouTube video with something spelled wrong, especially simple words, it just I just want to reach the computer and I try to explain to people, if you actually have words spelled right, when people type these things in there, it's better for your the algorithm to pick up. If you spell coin, CION, and somebody types in coins, they are not going to find your video, okay? And yes, there's a short out right now with coin spelled CION.
I do that.
Right, and that surprised me. I would have said about 10 a year. Only 3 a year they average albatrosses on the PGA Tour. That's pretty surprising, Scott.
So if spelling messes with your mind so bad, Rob, how do you make it through reading any of the chats on channels? Because we spell bad. I mean, like real bad.
I don't misspell a lot of words, Miss Mary. Whether you're being a smart ass or not, Mary, I try very hard not to misspell words. Now, the typing on the chats, I don't worry about that, Zach, because I know a lot of people use auto spell, and some of them use the voice commands, and the phones just screw that up really bad.
So in other words, Rob, when you see one of those posters where they got the words all misspelled, you can't read it, right? They do those posters where the words are all mixed up.
I read it the way it's supposed to be written.
Huh? Yeah, but
I try and read it the way-
the thing is, they say if you can read those when they're mixed up, read it and know what it says, you're intelligent.
I wouldn't say that. I just
No, that's what they say. When they've got these posters out, they've got a whole page there, and all the words are jumbled up, and they want you to read it, and they can take your IQ from that.
Magnum Man.
Oh. I can do some words, but we were actually on the trip in Bowling Green, and we were at a barbecue place waiting for our dinner, and one of the young guys said, "Oh, we'll keep Rob busy waiting for it." And he went over and got me the kids menu thing, which has got the cartoon on the back, and he gave me the crayons and went with it. They had a word jumble. They had a word jumble that was penguin jumbled up, and I couldn't freaking figure it out. I sat there for 15 minutes waiting for my dinner to come, and I couldn't figure out the scrambled words. I had to turn it upside down to see that it said penguin. And I'm like, "You moron, Rob."
Loretta, what's up?
Donna, you can find it online. You just type in jumbled word, and you can read it.
If you guys are ever
I know Denise likes doing the word search.
if you guys are ever looking for his brain games, I do like playing brain games sometimes. There's a channel called Spot the Difference, and it's real simple. You just spot the 10 differences in the pictures or whatever.
Oh, those I like. I like doing those.
And the thing is, it's like a 5 or 8 minute video, and there's lots of the videos to do, but they get progressively harder towards the end to the point of where you're pausing the screen trying to find the differences. And there's times I can't find the difference.
There's a game on my iPad where they give you a company's logo, and you got to match the logo to a company name. So the first 3 or 4 pages, you're getting them, and then they get some that are like companies from around the world you've never heard of.
Hey,
And
Maddie.
you get into the 4th, 5th, 6th level of those, you're not getting any of those.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Absolutely, Johnny Small Pebble. Good evening, Mr. Georgian.
Hi, Johnny.
It's not a panel.
Georgian, I got all your stickers ready to go out in the morning, Miss Georgian.
We're a motley crew. No, we're not in trouble.
And again, every time I see Zaxxon's house and it's light outside, it just blows my mind.
Johnny Small Pepper's in the house.
It's almost like a wanted person for the Disney Park bar.
Hey, Pawpaw.
See, there's a trivia question I can tell you. Magic Kingdom does not sell alcohol.
I have no idea on that math question, Zach.
What?
I have no idea on that math question.
No, I could spoil it for you and tell you the answer because I know. But I'm gonna let you peck at that every now and then. You're gonna be walking. You'll be walking through the house making up a cup of coffee or something. You're like, what the hell is the answer to that?
Yeah, see, Bill, I'll just read that as, can you read this? I'll just know that.
Yeah, I can see what it
But
says.
they have where there's a whole page, and it's a whole paragraph or two. You got to be able to read.
Yeah, see down on the bottom it says, have you read this passage? I couldn't believe that I could actually understand what I was reading. The phenomenal power of the human mind, according to a research team at Cambridge University. See, to me, they're leaving the first letter on every word, and it's easier to do if they leave the first letter with every word.
See, this is just a simple one.
He's hunted every day in the Virgin Islands except for the day that Shane left. Hey, if I was hunting that beautiful territory where Dean has, I'd be hunting that every day. No, Mary, I'm not good at reading backwards.
Oh, Rob, do you ever see Freaking Awesome in any of your shows?
I mean, see freaking awesome.
Channel name, Freaking Awesome?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Somehow or another, that dude knows how to flip his chat upside down and backwards. Basically,
Yes.
image it. That
Yeah,
takes a minute to get used to.
I've had a guy in there who's I didn't remember his name, but there's somebody in there who sometimes his chat comes in upside down.
It's Freaking
Probably
Awesome.
him. Yeah.
Well, there's some people that know how to put a different style thumbnail on their page. I don't know how people do that either.
It changes the fonts, but then when you change the fonts, sometimes your name catchers don't grab them, and it's like when you go to your subscribers, the people with the changed fonts are at the very bottom, no matter what their letters start with, like BC
Yeah.
Treasure Trails.
Yes, BC Treasure Trails comes in on the bottom of all my duck race chats.
Yeah.
Look what B.
Because
Higgles wrote.
the alphabetical system does not recognize that font.
Yeah.
Gene found a huge diamond ring today. Oh man.
Yeah. Nice.
Here's Miss Deej. Hi, Miss Deej.
Oh,
And
Johnny.
I texted Shane today and said, "Listen, slob." I said, "You've got me all bogarting to get ready to go down to the Virgin Islands to see Gene next year."
Doing well, Johnny. Thanks for asking.
Donna's getting busy.
Mary, I'm enjoying this new computer, Mary. I'm not going to lie. I'm enjoying this new computer. When I can have 17 windows open and my computer doesn't even care, and I can run duck races, and I went to go use that one, Bill, yesterday when I was making my old computer, when I was making that video. I had to do the only thing the new this Microsoft Windows 10, the only thing it will not do with their new Movie Maker program as opposed to the old one is you cannot take the video, hit pause, and then hit a button to take a picture of the part you've stopped on your video. The old style, the old Movie Maker program, that can do that. I can pause my video anywhere, make a still pic of it, and make that my thumbnail. You can't do this. So if I want to take a part of my video and make it a thumbnail, I have to get a flash drive, download that clip out of this computer, put it into that one, and then bring it back over here as a thumbnail for my camera.
Can't you just decide your thumbnail after you upload it to YouTube? You can just scroll through and pick your thumbnail. That's what I always did.
Well, I make my thumbnails in Canva. In Canva, you can only use a picture, not a video.
Yeah, but I'm saying once you upload the video to YouTube, you can go choose thumbnail, and can't you
Wait a
just
minute.
move the bar where you want it to be your thumbnail?
Oh, out of YouTube? I've never tried that, Zach.
That's the way I've always done it.
Oh, okay. All right. See, I just learned something tonight. Every
Man.
time we do this, I learned something.
Johnny's asking.
Oh, Higgles is doing updates daily on his YouTube page of his trip. Very cool.
I'm looking for it.
So am I.
Oh yeah, Diane, it's got to be absolutely gorgeous down there. So
Right,
let me know where you want to go, Diane.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bug out too, guys.
All right, Mark.
Hey, Mark, thanks for coming up.
Yeah,
Mark, you
I'll see
always
you all
make me
later.
feel guilty. Every time I
Good
see
seeing you, brother.
guilty, buddy.
What? We're on. I've been up here for, I don't know, you've been up here with me for about a half hour now. We're good.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
no, there's nothing wrong with me. Just got
Hey,
work
see
to
you,
do.
Johnny. Can
Well,
you
you know,
repost it?
some of us are working men, some of us aren't. So you know.
Yeah, that's it. Just work.
Hey,
Alrighty.
are you guys implying that I don't work?
No, I mean me.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. It didn't rain up here, Mystic. Mystic's in Tampa, guys. I'm about 30 miles to the east of him. It didn't rain here, Mystic, but I haven't been hunting much with my hemp. Troy wanted me to go out this last weekend, and he went out and freaking got a barber dime on some curb strip. Freaking barber on a curb strip. Hey, Torchy. Good evening, Miss Robin.
All right, Johnny, hit me up, brother.
It is.
Now,
It is
Might be a
hot.
minute though. Just let me get it straightened out. See how this is dark? The skull is dark. I sent her a different picture to make it lighter so you could see the PA on it. So she got to fix it up. Might be a couple weeks, you know. She's making one for my wife, and with the new picture. So
I can't say that, Grandma Kay. I'm not working harder now that I don't work. I can't say that.
Donna's going to go get it. It's so hot, she's going to get into a tub of ice cubes.
That's exactly right, Mary. Yeah, see, Johnny, even when we don't get rain down here, Johnny, most of the time our ground's not that hard, unless it's the dead of winter. But in the summertime, even without rain, our ground's pretty diggable.
Yeah, you guys would need to carry around a rotary hammer if you wanted to metal detect
Hi,
that.
Turkey.
Yeah, it's bad here too. It's all clay, so it's rock hard and cracked, and
It's been a bad 2 weeks down here in Tampa. They have had so many dead bodies and murders and shootings in Tampa the last 2 weeks. It's just been crazy.
Yet it's a great place to retire to.
Gregor, I have been on the water. I have been on the water playing Miami Vice, and Miami Vice got their ass pulled over last week.
You got pulled over?
We got pulled over on the water. We got pulled over by the water police. We got pulled out. We got pulled over by the grouper troopers. The Marine 5-0 pulled us over, and they were not flipping happy with us.
what were you doing?
We
That was
missed the
too
first
fast.
no wake sign, so we literally went by the police boat in a no wake sign at full throttle.
Yeah, they frown upon that.
They were not happy because
I
if you
was.
watch the video, you'll see us in full throttle going, and then you see off to the side there's a police boat, and the lights are already on as we go by it, and then he starts turning, and he goes out of my screen, and then the next cut you see the boat next to ours, Bob next to ours.
Wow, he detect them in the house.
If you look, I did a clip where as we get to the no wake zone, there's a motor yacht that crosses our bow, and as he crosses the bow, I'm filming us at full wake. I pan the camera, and just as I pan the camera to the motor yacht, that's why I went to the other computer. I went to the other computer, and I still picked that clip. And just as we panned over, the no wake sign was here, and 1 second later, the motor yacht goes right in front of it and covers up the whole no wake sign. So when you do it in full speed, the no wake sign's there for 1 second, and then the motor yacht goes front, and that's why we missed the no wake sign, because the motor yacht went literally right in front of it as we went by. It was one of those unfortunate circumstances. And then there's another clip too where I pan over to the back of the police boat, and for a split second, there's a dolphin that comes out of the water right behind the police boat, but I couldn't get it fast enough because while we were doing the police boat. So we actually got to see a dolphin out there.
The grouper troopers weren't trying to hear that, huh?
And you know what? As a police officer, I worked for the city next to Clearwater called Largo. And Largo and Clearwater butt up against each other. But Largo doesn't have the beaches that Clearwater does. Clearwater is world famous for beaches. Because Largo's inland of Clearwater. So we have a lot of land there, but we don't go out to the beach. So I was gonna, try and use the next cop thing and give them my CJIS number, my criminal justice number, that they could check it. And I got thinking, maybe this isn't really a good time to do a bad thing. Maybe I'll just sit here and keep my mouth shut. and Joe, the guy driving the boat, says, "Listen, I'm sorry, we didn't see it. We missed it completely. I'm not familiar with this area." And they said, "Can we see your life jackets? Can we see your fire extinguisher? And can we see your air horn?" And when Joe pulled all that stuff out, had everything ready to go.
Thank you, Johnny.
We don't normally do this, but please don't let that happen again. They popped away.
You're lucky I wasn't driving that boat, Rob. I'm a creative guy. Like, look, man, I gotta go. My buddy over here, he had some Taco Bell. He's gonna crap his pants, and we don't want that on the boat. All you would have had to do was shook your head and nod.
Wow, you see what Higgles wrote, Bill?
Act like you're holding something.
Higgles says, "I'm up to 6K of subscribers on Facebook. I'm over there making great money. I'm making 3 times more over there just posting pictures compared to YouTube. Worthy for those that are busting ass on YouTube to nowhere." Very interesting, Higgs.
Yeah.
Maybe Charlie and I need to have you on, and you can explain how you're doing so well on Facebook. We'll have you on one time. But that's excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, Facebook's pretty easy to get friends. I don't know about followers.
I don't do FedBook.
Is there a difference between the friends and the followers?
I guess there
Yeah.
is.
because I have one follower. I have 300 friends, but I have one follower. So
Hey, Dirt Cloud.
I think
Patty,
if they click follow, then that means that your recommendation comes up, or your newest post comes up every time in their feed, versus the friend, it's just a shake of the dice.
we had Miss Patty on as our guest Sunday.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
We're going to be trying to bring up some smaller channels, PA, and get the people to know some of the channels out there that we see in the stream. I've invited Miss Mary Kay up from Kay's Digging It. So I don't know if she'll be up this weekend or next weekend, but we invited Miss Kay up. She's been a member of the community for quite a long time, and I've had the privilege of, when she did her cross-country trip a couple of years ago, we brought her on one of our big, huge multi-acre church missions that Dalton and I have. And Park Rat came over from the other coast, and we got to hunt with her and Park Rat. And we had the four of us out there. We had a really fun day.
Oh, you create a page, huh, Brian? What, to get advertising and stuff? People post their stuff on there and you get paid for the advertising?
All right, I'm going to check out Higgle's page now. Oh, Bill, my wonderful woman is so nice that even though I mistakenly ate her chocolate peanut butter, she went to the store this week and got more of it to replace what I ate, and she was even nice enough to buy me another jar. Wow, I got $70 from one picture of my parents' yard. Wow, from Still Pics.
He says, yes, Bill. So I see you make more money off the advertisement on Facebook than you do on YouTube. I can see that. They've been doing a lot of that lately on there.
Getting ready to paint the studio.
Paint it special or just put another coat on?
I want to paint the whole room, ceiling and all. Been spackling, running electric. Patching drywall. I had to cut some open to get to where I had to go with the wires.
Yeah.
Probably just white, Johnny. Off-white, something like that.
Wow, yes, Higgs has 6,000 followers.
Yep.
13 of those are on right now.
I'm 80 away from 2K on here.
Nice, sir.
I got like, I was 1350 in May. So now I'm at like 1925.
Now, are you doing more shorts?
Yeah.
I just crossed over 40. Just crossed over 45 yesterday.
Yeah.
And I put a short on today that was just basically, I just put a throwaway short on today
Nice,
of a
Nick,
World War II British vehicle that's just sitting at our local VFW. I just stopped and took a 10-second video of it. And it was just going to be a filler short. And again,
Yep.
you put on a silver pendant of St. Christopher that's from the 1920s, and it gets you 600 views. You put on a filler video, and I'm at 6,600 views on this World War II vehicle, and 11 new subs today just off that World War II vehicle.
Rob, if you check out what B. Higgle says, he's not doing videos. He's just posting pictures.
Stick man. What's up?
I saw that, but
Yeah. I'm going to say I've only seen a few videos on other detective channels where it's mostly just pictures. But they create a Facebook page for their finds. People come in and join, and there's advertisements in there. That's how he's making his money.
$300 a month posting pictures. That ain't bad.
No, not at all. That's 75 a week just for posting pictures. And a hell of a lot less work than making a video.
Yeah, Rob, I posted a picture of an eagle flying, and it got 14,000 views.
That video I did, Denise and I were driving to trivia a few weeks ago. There was a helicopter hovering above us, and then I realized that there was a guy hanging off the helicopter, and he was working on the high-rise power lines. So Denise managed, while I was driving, drop by. Denise managed to get like an 8-second clip of this guy, right by the dangling from the helicopter, and I put the caption something like, "You thought your job was tough," and yeah, that's at 12,000 views right now.
No, I watched some guys doing it. I was out working at a rest stop in the desert, and they had like 3 different guys on 3 different towers, and the helicopter spent its whole time just plucking them up from one tower, moving them to the next one, leapfrogging them forward, and down there on the ground there were two trucks hauling ass to each tower, and I guess they drop some kind of rope or whatever and pick up something from the truck, pull it back up, install it, and the helicopter gets back to him, grabs him again, works him to another tower. I was thinking, man, that's crazy as crap. But then I was thinking about it. It takes a little bit to climb one of those ultra high voltage towers. Those are pretty tall.
Yeah.
So once you climb 1 or 2 of those in a day, they'd probably tell you, ready to hang from the helicopter yet? Yep. Hook me up, boss.
I'd rather probably dangle down from a helicopter to get to one of them to change that red light bulb at the top of the plane. Climb the whole thing. I'd rather have them lower me down.
Well, the helicopter was picking a guy up from the tower, moving him 3 towers ahead, dropping him off, coming back to the next tower, picking a guy up, moving him 3 towers ahead, dropping him off. And the whole time there's 2 trucks with, I'm assuming, supplies racing up to the bottom of each tower. So this dude drops a rope or a line or whatever.
Yeah, and the guy being dangling from the helicopter is making a hell of a lot more money than the guys in the truck.
Oh, they're all high line, I would imagine. But the other guy might be ground crew. But they're pulling 100+ an hour.
There you go, Lucky Duck Digger. Good for you.
I had a friend when I was younger. He was a climber for Amtrak, pole climber,
Yeah.
and he slipped, man, and fell 80 feet, shattered both his legs. And when the pole usually sit on flat ground, on flat bases. This one was concave like this. So when he hit, he bounced off like he just got the harness off, bounced off and saved his life, man. He shattered both his feet, his legs, blew his knees out, and shattered both his legs. And they're about 100 and something pieces. They had to do like 20 surgeries. Told him he'd never walk again. And then he's walking now. I mean, with 2 canes, but yeah, he got paid, man.
Well, look at Greg. He
That must
dived
have sucked.
at 79. On like his 3rd or 4th skydiving, his chute didn't partially open, and he crashed to the ground. Broke both legs so bad they almost had to amputate one leg. He sent me pictures of they had to reattach his one leg, and you want to see
Get
the
out there,
story?
Dan.
I'm like, and yet he got better and he kept doing it. He's done hundreds of jumps now. And I'm like, if my 3rd jump out of an airplane, I broke both legs and almost had one amputated and I had to sew it back together. Yeah, I'd never be getting on another jump airplane in my life.
Congrats, Bart. Bart found his first silver ring today.
I just read
Nice,
that.
Bart.
Congratulations, Bart.
That's exactly where I dropped it, Bart.
Mandy's Candy's in the house.
And I'm telling you, Diane, I'm not working in the air.
Hey, Mandy.
I have a fear of heights, so to try and conquer that, I have tried to go to all the tallest places in the world, every city I've been to. So, like when I went to Paris, I went to the top of the Eiffel Tower. When I've been in New York City, I went to the top of the Empire State Building. When I was in Toronto, I went to the top of the CN Tower. When I
Nice
was,
stick, man.
so I'm
Did it
trying.
work, Rob?
When Denise sat on the ledge at the Grand Canyon with her feet dangling over the ledge of the Grand Canyon, and I walked within like 2 feet of her. I was like 3 feet from the edge, Bill, and my knees were shaking so bad. I couldn't.
Sure,
my legs-
Tony.
No, it didn't work, Bill.
Well,
See, here's
what
the
worked for me, Rob,
Here's
is
the. Go ahead, Bill.
I had a fear of heights, and so I joined the Marine Corps Recon. So I had to go to jump school at Fort Benning, Georgia, with the Army. Once I jumped out of the plane, I got over my fear of heights.
That'll do it. Bill,
Right.
Johnny's Corner's asking if you could have a wrench, Bill.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get to it right now.
Howdy, Wayne. Yeah, I know, Leanne. Leanne, my dad used to say it's not that long fall that kills you; it's that sudden stop at the end.
Yeah, right.
Another
Backroad
thing that Bill
hillbillies.
used to say, PA, was he'd come out and look at my tire and he'd go, "Well, son, it's only flat on the bottom."
Actually, before I jumped out of the plane, I got over the fear because they have what they call Hell Week. And they have a 150-foot tower. You're right up like a carnival ride, and you're in a chute, and they just drop you. So that pretty much gets you over it.
Right.
Back row hillbilly says, "I'm afraid of heights, depths, and spiders." I'm not going to argue any of those.
I was just looking at a spider crawling around here. What the hell's he doing here?
Crap, Backroads, don't ever mine explore, because there's a complete possibility you're going to be hanging from a rope over an expansive depth, and there's probably spiders in there.
Okay, chop chop. Maddie's needs it. Lots of people need them. Okay.
Negative, Marty. If that ladder is more than 12 feet tall, I'm not getting on it. That's about my extent for ladders, Marty. Chop chop and whatnot. Good evening. Well, Bill, let me while we're sitting here, let me open up 2 windows, Bill, and I'll start putting names in for a race, sir.
Okay, that'll work. I think that's everybody now. Not positive.
Nice, stick man.
I got a nice little giveaway for tonight.
Thanks, Bill.
Didn't we say the ski race had music we couldn't use? I think the ski race had music we couldn't use.
I don't know which one it is, but just turn the volume down anyways, because I don't need another strike. I don't have to go through that again. But
What,
anyway,
Bill? What, Bill?
I'm going to give away 1 package of Car Wash token, a Angel token, a Chuck E. Cheese token,
Ah, I love Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
and throw in with it a 1956 Roosevelt silver.
Nice.
I don't know why, but I always like when I find a Chuck E. Cheese token. I don't know why. They're just fun.
I like the fact that they always put the date on
Yes.
them.
Folks, if you haven't made a comment in the last 5 or 10 seconds, please make a comment so I can get you included in the races.
And this prize will go out next week with the prices that I owe from the 11th to everybody, because my mail lady ain't going to be back till next week. So, sucks.
David Canham in here, Silver Assassin.
Good evening, David.
Mark Cubbins. Yeah, I wish I can get out. Like I say, man, the ground is so hard here. There's no digging plugs. If you do, it's a big hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you guys need rain?
Yeah, we got a little bit of rain last night or Sunday night for about 10 minutes. But it came down, man. Wow.
Hi, Wally. Everybody remember. Hi, Silver Assassin. Remember to leave a comment so we can get you in the race. Let me see. Yeah, we'll stop machine. There we go.
Yeah, it's like up here, it's all clay, man. It just cracks up. You got cracks everywhere and nasty.
Yeah. Okay, Silver Assassin, you are now a Smurf. Yeah, here, if the sun hits the ground, it's rock hard. In the shade, you can find some spots that are soft. So,
So you can come to Florida, guys. It's just digging through sand. No rocks. Our coins
Thank you,
come out
Matt.
looking like they just got put there 10 minutes ago, which is why half the people don't believe I dig half this stuff.
No, Mary, they change the date every year so people couldn't use them, hoard them and use them.
What's going on, Higgles?
You're welcome, Silver Assassin. No problem.
Silver Assassin got the shirt on, buddy. I am loving it. Thank you very much.
Marty says he had 5 to 6
Oh, yeah,
inches
yeah.
of rain in the last week.
Donna, we were supposed to get that storm up here in Tennessee, and it didn't even come close. It fizzled out somewhere.
Good evening, Tom Kingering.
Yeah, Kelly. He
Well-
said he just posting pics.
Alrighty, folks, we have 42 watching. I have 35 names, so I'm missing 7 of you good people.
David Canham. Hello. Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, Danny boy. Hope all's well, Danny.
And of course,
Coming up to Coos Canyon, man, in September, brother. Is that Byron, Maine?
Evening, Brian Ollier. All right, now we're getting closer.
oh, Maddie needs a wrench. Okay, I missed one. Yep, she does. I forgot Maddie. I'm sorry, Maddie. You're a Smurf now, Maddie.
So, PA, I was telling Bill yesterday, I'm running around taking $50 back to various banks that I take them back to get rid of them, get them back in my
Right.
account. And across the street, I see the Walmart gas station where my girlfriend usually gets it. They had gas at $3.22. Well, we're at $3.49 around here. So I'm like, well, that's 27 cents cheaper. I'm going to go get gas at Walmart. So I get gas. I'm leaving Walmart. I look over to my left, and there's a bank there that I didn't remember being on that corner. I'm like, oh, well, I got an account there. I can go take $100 into there. So I go in there, I get rid of $100 of halves. I come out, get in my car, pull out. I'm waiting at the intersection for light to change. I turn around, I look back at Walmart, and I was just there 15 minutes before at $3.22. I look back, and the sign says $3.19. 10 minutes after I get gas, they lower the price.
It's bad here, man. It's like $3.65.
How?
Poor babies.
Telling you.
Hey, we didn't tell you to go to California and live there.
I was born in California. I still live in the same city I was born in. My mom still lives in
I
the
didn't know that.
My mom still lives in the
Well,
same
I would have
hospital.
I would have looked at the gas prices when I was 16 and moved the hell out of there.
When I was 16, I wasn't looking at gas prices. I didn't really pay for that much.
What was
House
gas?
Shoveling,
What was
hello.
gas when you started driving, Jackson?
legally,
I mean, what was the price of gas? Yeah, when you started driving legally.
there was some kind of lull right in 2000. I saw 99 cents a gallon once, but it was probably
Okay.
like $1.50, something like that.
Bill,
It's-
what was gas when you started driving?
18 cents a gallon.
Wow. Evening, Ed. I remember gas when I started driving was around 74 cents.
Yeah, like 65 cents for me.
And then not too long after that was the big gas crunch, and it went up to $2 a gallon in like 6 months.
I still remember my dad throwing a fit about when they were taking the lead, when they were going to take the lead out of gas. It's going to ruin our engines, blah, 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 blah. Everybody thought it was going to ruin their engine.
Well, that's
Yep,
why they
Jim.
put it in there to begin with, because the motors were knocking. That's why they started adding lead to the gas. It made them run smoother originally when they first started making cars.
See, here's something.
It
Here's
kept the
something I
valve
don't know
from
if you
beating
guys
itself
realize.
against the seats.
What grades of gas can you guys get there? I can only
90,
buy
92, 89, and I forget the other one. I never use it.
I can get 87, 89, and 91.
That's
And
it. 80, 87, 89, and 92.
I can get 93 octane at Sam's Club.
What's the difference between white gas and gasoline?
one's got a
I
hood
don't
on
know.
it.
Nothing now. White gas is what you used to buy without leaded in the old days when it was leaded. You could buy white gas without the lead and then leaded gasoline.
We actually have some stations here that have signs saying you can buy ethanol free gas here. That's a big thing here.
Yeah, we can't get that.
Oh no, you're definitely not going to get that in California.
I think gas was 106 when I started driving, like 105 or 106, to be honest with you. Now that I remember, thinking back about it.
I
84.
got everybody in.
Get everybody in there?
Yep. We got 43 here. I got 40 in the race, so there's only one or two people that have.
$3.99 a gallon in the Virgin Islands. That's actually not bad.
No, not bad at all. Zach, what are you guys out there? Close to 5?
Yes, Stickman sure did.
It's been wobbling around quite a bit. I think we're 440 right now at the cheap places.
I wonder what it's at in Hawaii.
Hawaii's it's expensive, or it used to be.
We got Wawa's here, Rob, right? And I live right on the border. So this is Plymouth Township, and that's Norristown Township. In
Oh.
Norristown, it's 10 cents a gallon more. A mile down the road on the other side of the street, it's 10 cents less. Crazy, man.
Yeah, like I say, I get gas at the station at 322, and I drove right down the road, and that station down the road is 349.
Bad idea says he gets
That gas prices definitely vary from county to county.
bad idea says he gets gas for $1.39 at Taco Bell.
Yeah, if people are living more comfortably, they charge you more. What does he get?
He gets gas
Just
for
gas at
$1.39.
$1.39 at Taco Bell.
It's included.
Yeah.
If you got a natural gas car, you could probably use it. Stick your ass in the nozzle, fill it up.
Wow, actually, it's gas is cheaper in Hawaii than California right now. That's odd.
That surprised me.
$3 an Indian reservation in New York. Cool. George, hey, what's up, man? Gregory Gibson.
All right, let me get 2 other people in.
Jim Steele said it went up 30 cents a gallon today in where he's at.
Wow, Donna said
Crazy,
277.
Because they keep printing money hand over fist.
Oh, congrats, Higgs. 90 days without smoking. Good for you, Higgs.
Nice.
Very nice.
Around 86 gas for 60. Yeah, I started driving in 78.
Loretta said she paid $2.89 yesterday.
Must be
When I was
nice.
down in North Carolina, it was 308. Going back again, Zach. Wish me luck next week.
Oh, okay, stick me in.
You should be all right. See,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure July 1st, gas goes up 50 cents a gallon out here because of some new bullshit law they put on.
Well, it's supposed to be cheaper being the summer blend.
No, winter
Oh, winter blend's cheaper.
Oh, winter blend cheaper. Okay, I knew it was one of the two.
No, they added some extra tax that goes into effect on July 1st. It's going to raise the price like 50 cents or 50 or 60 cents a gallon.
And Mr.
That's
Tom
crazy,
Riley's
man.
here.
You know, for some people, they can't even afford to go to work if they do that.
That's their goal. They don't want you driving to work. They want you to take mass transit and commute for 3 hours for a drive that'll take you 30 minutes.
Right.
All righty, Bill, we're done.
Okay, here we go.
Well, don't float away there, Danny boy. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Charlie. All righty, guys, is this for the pack you showed, Bill?
Yep.
Okay, guys, this is for the pack of coins that Bill just showed off. We'll shuffle one more time. 3, 2, 1.
Man, Bill went in the Army in 73.
What was that, Jackson?
You said you went in the Army in 73?
No, I was not in the Army. I was in the Marine Corps.
But don't get those confused, Zach. That's very
But the Marine Corps does not have its own jump schools. And the Army has two, and I went to the one at Fort Benning for jump school.
Bill, when I was a teenager, I went up to a guy in the Marines and I called it the Marine Corps. And boy, that guy was not happy with me.
Yeah, they can get, most of them can get real picky. Me, I don't much care.
I was like 15 or 16. What the hell did I know? All righty, guys, there's 10 seconds. It's Mr. Jackson. Is he going to hold on to it?
Nah. Crazy about him, man.
Diana,
It's Diana.
I've got your address, Diana. Oh, thank you, Patty. I still have your address unless you've moved, so be looking for that after next week. Congratulations, Diana. Shall I remove this, Rob?
Hang on one second. I don't think has she commented yet? Yeah, there she is. Boom.
Yeah, she was here.
All righty, Bill, you can take it down.
Okay. Thank you, Rob.
We'll win another one before the night's over.
Okay.
I'm sure I can dig up a silver around here somewhere.
Thank you, Rob.
So you guys want to hear a good one? I got this customer. He's got a Mustang Cobra. I'm the only one that's been working on this car for about the last 15 years. So I know this car really good. and he developed an idle problem with the AC on. And what it is it's a '96 Mustang Cobra, double overhead camo, all that good stuff. And about 10 years ago, he developed a problem when he was shifting gears to where Ford has this thing where it'll keep the RPM high for you for just a second, makes your shifts easier with less drama or whatever. Well, his started holding it up at like 3,000 RPM between shifts and at stoplight. So you're holding the clutch in at a stoplight, it'll hold it like 3,000 RPM for 30 seconds and then drop it down. So to fix that, I choked down the idle air control valve. I made my own little special gasket that chokes down the airflow that the computer can allow the engine to have. And that took care of the issue, made it drive a lot better. Summertime comes, he starts running his AC, and I mess with this every year a couple of times. It doesn't allow enough airflow through it to let the AC run right. So he's messaging me. He's also the guy that's going to get that I have a couple $100 worth of yen coming from. He messages me and asking me how to fix it. So I explained to him what I did, and it's a real easy fix to change it. Just pull this gasket out that I made and drill the hole a little bit larger. So he says, I told him, just drill the hole a little bit larger. Well, how much is a little bit? The only answer I could come up with him is more than none, but not too much.
The next size drill bit.
Yeah.
His answer was, bro.
I'm gonna go grab coffee.
Man, if I grab the coffee, I'd be up all night long.
Oh, that can be 10 minutes after the stream ends.
Milkman Stacker, hello, welcome.
I have zero trouble sleeping. Hello, Milkman. I can drink coffee up to and including sitting next to my bed. Take a drink and then lay down and go to sleep.
What did the buffalo say to his kid?
I have no clue.
Uh-oh.
What did the kid say to his dad? Bye, son.
Oh. Good one, Donna.
So we're going back down to Lucky Strike. Investors coming down. Maybe Scott Sharp. JP might be down there. I think he's definitely going to be down there, but I'm not sure.
So you got to go to Granada, huh? Stick man.
Mine is really cool.
Oh, wow. 5 kids and a new baby. That's a lot.
Catching up to me there, Milkman.
They're in bed.
I don't know.
Quit soda's down 7 pounds.
What's down 7 pounds?
Brian, he said he quit drinking sodas and he's down 7 pounds.
Oh, yeah, dude. Sodas. Back in the day, I lost 25 pounds when I quit drinking soda.
Oh, Johnny. Why did Big Cats always win in the Jungle Games? Because they got a cheetah on their team.
Brockton Magnet.
Okay. They're with the neighborhood. Brockton's here. Only kidding, Brockton. Glad to see your brother.
Oh, is Brockton here?
YouTube kicked you out, Loretta?
His niece is graduating. He'll be up in upstate New York for 5 days. Nice. Wayne, what's up, bro?
I don't know, Wayne. What do you call her? Let's find
Into
it.
the outdoors. Gary Holderad. Holderade.
Full. Oh, Wayne.
Oh, my God. Oh.
But a couple new names come in. Good evening, Carrie. Mr. Brockton.
That's so wrong, Wayne.
Yeah. The one good thing about being in the Marine Corps is I had a sticker on my old truck, and I lived in a bad neighborhood. Nobody ever bothered my house, my yard, my vehicles, ever.
Good evening, Milkman.
Jack. Round. Round.
Okay, and I know there was one other name that came in.
So did you actually get out and tech this weekend, Bill?
I'm going to try to get out tomorrow morning, but I got to get out like at 5 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
After about 7, it's just too damn hot.
Hey, you know who's coming down here this week?
Who, Rob?
I got a PM on Facebook from Mr. Greg from Florida Hunt.
Oh, cool.
Down south, Yankee Down South Adventures. His wife's got a big conference to go to on
Good night, Brockton.
See you, Sean.
Sand Key Beach, which is the beach. The bridge on my video from last night is the bridge going over Clearwater Causeway, and then we showed a bridge in the distance. It's a bridge from Clearwater Beach over the inlet to what they call Sand Key Beach. It's on the south side of Clearwater, and there's a big, I think there's a Hilton or something there, and her company's having a big conference at that Hilton on Sand Key Beach. He's going to be there from Thursday, 2 days from now until Sunday. So I told him I'd at least try and get down there one day. And depending on how my hip is, we'll see if we can get out.
Freaking awesome. Welcome. Hello.
Doing a little bit of swinging on the beach. Oh, I bet, Higgs.
Hello, Free King.
Free King, awesome. 40 likes and shared on community. Good evening. Thank you, Free King. Wow, 40 likes. Congratulations, Bill.
We were just talking about you a while ago, Free King.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant freaking awesome, not
Oh.
Free King awesome.
I mean, say it how you want, but that's him. He's freaking awesome.
Oh, okay. Well, we will
It just
put
made him
him
a
in the
Smurf.
race.
Thank you, Freaking.
Now, I know who you were talking about, Zach.
Yeah, it's him.
Thank you.
I was telling him about you flipping your chats upside down and backwards, Free King. So we were talking about how hard it was to read some stuff, and that just came to mind.
Good coffee, PA.
Rob, she could have reran the grounds from yesterday. As long as she made it and handed it to you, you'd tell her good coffee, as you should.
Zeus could have peed in it. Who knows?
Well, I think Charlie's the only person around here stupid enough to tell his wife that her coffee's not good if she hands it to you. You're never going to hear me tell Denise her coffee's not good if she hands it to you.
That was hilarious that day. Come on,
I,
Charlie.
like I said, that was the last one you guys did when I was out of town. I went back and watched that. I was rolling on the floor. 45 minutes. He didn't drink that coffee.
Oh no, he didn't. He didn't take a sip.
No.
Yeah, there'd be no way. There'd be no way that I'd get up in the morning and run out to get a cup of coffee as opposed to make my own coffee.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, Rob. Freaking typed it for you.
Yep. Happy birthday, Backroad Hillbillies.
Yeah, see, how the hell does he do that?
I don't know. It's his thing. Happy birthday, Willies.
Happy birthday.
I don't know if you can read it, but he's telling Loretta hello or good evening.
Yeah, and then Jason, BC Treasure Trail, he does that Old English font. And like I say, it always puts him at the bottom of all the duck races.
So yeah.
He stands on his head when he types.
Oh, Kerry Holderreed's here. That's the other name I need to put in.
I asked him one day. I think he said, "I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you."
Wayne, I could make you a cup of coffee that has a lot more kick than the Monster green tea, believe me.
I can't drink those things.
No, me neither, Zach. See, that's cool font too. Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Stickman's able to do it.
Yep.
What?
Backwards and upside down.
He got his type chat upside down.
Yeah,
And
Stickman.
backwards.
So the problem is Stickman probably won't spill the goods either.
Hagel says the cruise ships left today should be awesome. Fresh drops tomorrow. Three guys on my club went with their spouses, just did a cruise with their metal detectors, and they all came back with rings.
And they all came back with what?
With rings. They do that. I can't remember if they did the Western Caribbean or Eastern Caribbean, but they basically get off the ships and take a taxi to the public beaches. And
See, I know some of these places have some kind of convoluted laws about that.
yeah, and the problem is the Disney ship, they have their own private island, and I would love to detect that with all the money people on the Disney cruise, but Disney ship does not let me bring my metal detector. But it's the only cruise, with us being Disney Vacation Club members, it's the only cruise that Denise wants to go on.
Rob, we're talking about Disney here. They probably pay an employee to metal detect those beaches after each cruise leaves.
Hi, old plum.
They are not leaving any money on the table. If they think you still have some money, they will delay putting that ship back in port.
Well, I will tell you this: if you guys remember, about 3-4 years ago, right when I first, maybe 5 years ago, when I first got the Knox 800, my sister lost her engagement ring at Adventure Island, the water park in Tampa that's associated with Busch Gardens, and she got a hold of their head lifeguard, and he checked with one of the managers of the park. They gave us permission. She thought she lost it in the wave pool near one of the rides. They gave us permission to come in the park about an hour and a half early before they opened the park. So the head lifeguard met us at the back gate, and they walked us through. And they have like a wave pool, but it's also got a calm area. And they had a beach area with like 30, 40 beach chairs, but they had a big sandy area. And they let us detect that first to see if she lost it there, and then they let us walk the grass walkway up to a couple of the slide rides and look for it there. Anyway, I pulled out so much change just out of the area with the lawn chairs. I must have got $6-7 worth of change. My pockets were weighing down. But I mean, I got enough change that morning to take myself to McDonald's for breakfast. And we never did find my sister's ring. And then you're not going to believe this, but a week later, an engineer changing one of the water filters on one of the water slide rides found her engagement ring in the bottom of the water filter and turned it in. and it came across the head lifeguard's desk. And she called my sister up, and they mailed the ring back.
Later, Wayne. That's
That's
neat.
very cool.
I mean, seriously, you had to find somebody honest enough to find a gold and diamond engagement ring in the bottom of a water filter and turn it in. So yeah,
Good night, Wayne.
I gave them kudos. Johnny's Corner, have a good night, sir.
Good night, John. Ready to do the last race, Rob?
Absolutely, sir.
Let's do it.
Let's do this for a Merc Dime and a channel sticker, guys.
Oh,
Okay.
pull on.
And I added. Oh, got to put in J. Paul.
There we go.
Good evening, J. Paul.
HD Shovelhead's in the house.
Yeah, he's been in and out.
All right, let me double check. Make sure we got everybody in here, Bill.
What's up, Jay?
Yep. Good
Paul
duck.
Ballon just came in.
Oh, Bill. I know you're a movie guy. We just watched that the Undistinguished Gentleman, the World War II movie that's got the guy that plays Reacher.
Yeah.
Warfare of Undistinguished Gentlemen or something like that. We had to rent it. It's $9.99 on Netflix, but we brought Denise's dad out. He watched it out here with us yesterday. Oh my God, non-stop action. If you love a World War II movie with lots of action and blood, great flick.
Northern Found.
Even Northern Found.
I watched a movie on you. I love YouTube movies because they get movies from around the world. And the Chinese make some good action movies now. Most of them are action comedy. Well, the one I watched today, they got the name wrong. It said Mystic.
Old Ballon in there, Rob.
And actually it was Mystic Land. But anyway, Chinese actors, great CGI, but the English was dubbed in by Eastern Indians. So I'm watching a Chinese movie with Chinese actors who are speaking with an East Indian accent.
That's hilarious.
It was.
You got BC in there? BC Treasure Trails?
Oh, see, he popped up there on the bottom.
Hi, Jason.
Hello, BC.
Got him in there. Thank you, sir. Alrighty, guys, we're going to run this for a Merc Dime and a channel sticker from my channel.
Weird. It was weird, funny though. It was just it was meant to be an action comedy. It was just a funny movie, especially with Chinese speaking with an East Indian accent.
Alrighty, guys. All right, this is the last race of the night. 3, 2, 1.
Good alien now. Rob,
Anybody wants a PA Patriot sticker? PA Patriot at prospecting@gmail.com.
What was the name of the movie you watched, Rob?
Warfare of Undistinguished Gentlemen or something. It's got, I'll pull it up. Hang on.
LingoJam.com. Font changer.
Oh, that would be the Polish giveaway, Treasure Trails. That would be $1.3 a year for, or $1.1 a year for 3 million years.
Hey, Bill, Charlie sent me a text today or yesterday with somebody's address on it. I'm not going to give anybody's name because I don't want to embarrass anybody. But sent him a text saying, hey, I won the race on your stream. Here's my address. I wanted to give you my address so you know where to send the gold coin. And I'm like, I don't know what he remembers from the stream, but there ain't no gold coins going out.
Yeah.
I want to go on the record and say that I didn't text Charlie. I do understand that possibly comes off as my MO, but I have been extremely busy and I did not think of it and I did not text.
No, he actually didn't say it was you. All righty, guys, 10 seconds to go here. Tom Riley was in the lead. Look at that, PA. Look at that. I'm going to be sending silver to PA.
Oh,
Yeah, Dirk Cloud, I wasn't a huge fan of the Oppenheimer movie anyway, and they downplayed
Good
a lot
luck,
of
Brian.
the stuff Oppenheimer himself did.
I really liked it, Zach. I like the Oppenheimer movie.
So did
thank
I.
you, Rob.
I mean,
Sure,
it's a,
I know I've got your address, so we'll be happy to get it out to you.
Hey, wait a minute. Is PA in chat? No, only kidding.
Yeah, I commented just in case somebody said something.
yeah,
Comment in there.
it was an okay movie. It was a well-made movie, but they put Oppenheimer on a little higher pedestal than he was actually riding.
I liked Matt Damon's character. I thought Matt Damon's character played a good role.
No, they do that
Thank you,
with a lot
guys.
of people, though, Jackson. I mean, it's like for years. The M1 carbine was called, what was it? William Carbine Williams. They thought he designed the whole thing. A guy in prison, all he did was design the gas piston system on it. But it came out that he designed the whole carbine. So,
Hey, Bill.
yes, Rob.
Bill, it's called the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Oh, okay. I want to see that. I've heard about that. Thank
It
you,
is
Rob.
freaking awesome. Non-stop action, a lot of good laughs. A lot of shit gets blown up. A lot of people get shot. A lot of good hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, are you a big war movie guy, Bill?
Oh, yeah.
And that Oppenheimer movie did jump around quite a bit, and it was a long movie. It was what, almost 3 hours?
Yeah, it's 3 hours.
I basically look either like the documentaries or ones that are most of the time I like to watch ones that are based on fact. So movies that were based on actual campaigns and stuff. So.
Stickman, have
Hey,
a good night.
Stickman.
If you want to watch a good one on YouTube, watch How Manufacturing Won the War.
Oh, I already know. I've seen lots of those. So
Yeah, Patty,
That's right.
I got being a guy, Patty. I had no problems with the sex scenes except for the one where he was in that room being interviewed and he had that fantasy. That was a little bit over the top there. We actually had some women in our theater get up and walk out on that scene.
yeah, Jackson already knew that because most of our equipment from World War II wasn't better than anybody else's, but we could just make more of it.
Oh, I watched
Right, Wiley.
I watched one of the things on the boats. It was Kaiser, the healthcare provider, Kaiser. They were talking about he got his start before healthcare. He actually got into healthcare because of his companies for the boats. They designed this plain Jane, simple, easy to build, modular boat that they built. And it's like the first month they built 1, the next month they built 3, the next month they built 7. And they were saying they're like, these weren't good boats. They were run of the mill. They were okay. They met the specifications. They said, but he could put out 2 of them in the time it took him to sink 1. So
Yeah.
they were just pushing
Our
them
Sherman
out.
tanks. Our Sherman
Oh yeah,
tanks.
they were just pushing boats out. They needed to get them out faster than they could be sunk.
So,
One
so
round
they-
from a German tank would take out our Shermans, but we could build 20 to every round they put out, so it didn't matter.
yeah, the tanks.
All our companies, if you look, Singer sewing machine, Remington typewriter, they all manufactured small arms for the war.
Yeah.
Every company, every business in this country back then that was in manufacturing built something for the war effort. So
Yeah, and Jeeps were actually made by 3 or 4 different companies. Willys made the Jeeps, but Ford made the Jeeps. GM made the
Kaiser.
Jeeps. Yeah,
and Kaiser.
yeah. It just so happens that Willys Overland actually, because GP actually came from the initials GP for general purpose vehicle, and then it got shortened to Jeep, and then they got smart and patented the name Jeep, JEEP.
Yeah.
JEEP, and that's where Jeep came from. It originally was GP for general purpose vehicle.
Here's one.
If you look it up, the Kaiser Jeeps have a different front end from all the other Jeeps. They have a round nose instead of being flat, and they are worth a big bucks if you can find one.
Here's one you guys may not know. They came up with the design for the Jeeps, and those 4 Jeep manufacturers all went at it
See you, Amanda.
to try and get the contract. Willys Jeep didn't get the original contract. I believe it was Ford or GM got the original contract for the first ones they sent out, and the reason they got the contract was because they lied on their weight specifications and said they were 200 pounds lighter than the Willys Jeep. But by the time in the couple of months it took the contract came out or whatever, the advancement in helicopters meant that the 200 pounds meant nothing because the helicopters got that much better, that fast. But Willys was not the original provider of Jeeps in World War II.
Well, that's like for the Colt 1911s. Singer got the contract over Harrington and Richardson, which was a small arms manufacturer. They'd never made them before, neither had Singer, but H&Rs failed the test, whereas Singer's didn't.
Yeah, you know how much a Singer 1911 is nowadays?
Have a good night, Dan.
When a
What?
sewing machine company can build
Freaking,
an arms manufacturer.
Freaking Dirty Dozen's a great movie. And Mystic, I want to see Greyhound with Tom Hanks. I have not seen Greyhound yet with Tom Hanks. I've only seen bits and pieces from
Good
YouTube.
night, Loretta.
It looks phenomenal.
My favorite war movie, even though it isn't real, is Kelly's Heroes. I love that movie.
Yeah, Donald Sutherland just died the other day.
Yeah, I know.
He is
Shame.
great as
He was
great as
great as
Oddball.
Oddball in that
Yeah,
movie.
he was great as Oddball. But see, Denise really liked him in the Hunger Games movie as President. himself.
Backward Hillbillies, you're right. Jeep was named after the alien on Popeye. You just mentioned that. I just remembered that. There's articles
Hey,
about it.
Ron,
And there's actually some old war cartoons with the Jeep.
There are.
There's so many good war movies out there. You know, it's hard to have a favorite.
I'll tell you something. I can watch Band of Brothers over and over and over. Again.
Oh yeah, that was a great
And,
series.
The Pacific. Have you started watching?
And Bill keeps telling me that I've got the Pacific here on DVD, but I've yet to watch it.
You need to watch that, Rob, if you like war movies. It's just as good as Band of Brothers. So it's $500K now for a new for a Singer 1911 if you can find one, Hans Axon.
They only made about 200. I know of one guy who supposedly has one, and that's only because he's in the gun channel that I hang out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But Singer only made 200 of them. Only the toppest of the top officers got them because they worked so well. The Defense Department decided Singer's efforts were better needed somewhere else than to make the 1911. So they only made so many of them, but they're worth over 500,000 now. And good luck seeing one.
Yeah, there's even a couple of them, other companies that made less than that. So they're worth, when you can find it, like M1 carbines, I think everybody and their brother manufacturing made them out there, but there are some rare ones and they can be worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
So
Anything rare is worth big money. Good night, Maddie. What was that movie where the newer war movie where they went over and the dude was carving swastikas in all the guys' heads?
Oh, and Glorious Bastards.
Inglorious
Yep.
Bastards. I like that one.
Which is, that's a great movie, but it was a remake because that was made. There was another Inglourious Bastards made back in the 50s.
Yeah, it is very realistic violence, Patty. That's for sure.
But
Yeah, I thought
Tarantino did
the
a
one
great
thing that
job.
made no sense to me. The one thing that made no sense to me was a guy of Brad Pitt's age in World War II only being a lieutenant. That made no sense to me.
Well, I actually watched one during World War II. They created a unit of all like non-draftable men, like 40 years old plus or whatever. They created a unit of these guys for some reason, and they didn't expect much out of the unit. They just needed the unit or whatever. And all these 40-year-olds, these middle-aged guys turned out to be one of the most effective with the least casualties because they were thinking with their brains and not their 18-year-old do as they're told.
Yeah.
I forget what unit it was, but they were a vicious unit that was feared, and they didn't take a lot of casualties. They didn't take a lot of risk.
Yeah.
Everything was
So the English and the Australians didn't send young guys in at the beginning of the war. They were mostly late 30s, early 40s. It was when they started losing too many people, they had to send the young ones in. But America sent young
I
ones right in from
agree
the start.
with Scott McClory. The first 20 minutes of Saving Private Ryan, I thought I might pass out. I can't watch the first 20 minutes of Saving Private Ryan. It's just too visceral. But yeah, that first 20 minutes of Saving Private Ryan. But the best tank movie, I got to agree with Mystic. Fury was a great tank movie.
It's a great movie, yeah.
And I'll tell you another great World War II movie, and I just rewatched it again the other day, was the Monuments Men with
That's a good one.
George Clooney, where they formed that like you were talking about with the older guys, and they formed them to go looking for all the art pieces that Hitler did. And they were an actual squad of guys, and they show the real pictures of the guys at the end of the movie. But
Wind Talker was good.
Yeah, you guys
I like-
haven't mentioned Gettysburg either. Gettysburg was a
I mean,
right one.
You got We Were Soldiers. You got Full
We Were
Metal
Soldiers.
Jacket.
I just watched
Got
We Were
Hamburger
Soldiers.
Hill.
Yeah, We Were
Yeah.
Soldiers. Another intense.
Patton is a great movie.
Nine. That's a good
Patton
sci-fi
was the
movie.
best. One of the best movies.
Well,
Yeah,
the thing
Wind
is,
Talker.
my dad served under Patton in World War II the last 2 years. And he said, he goes, George C. Scott did such a great job of portraying him.
I'll tell you
Yeah, my
something.
dad turned me on to that movie when I was a kid, when it first came out.
Oh, I watched Patton as a kid with my father. Absolutely.
Bunch
Every
of people
Saturday-
came over to the house. We had a big party.
Saturday mornings back to back was Combat and Rat Patrol. They were back to back on Saturday mornings.
Platoon, that was another good one.
Yeah, Wind Talker's a great movie. Yep, of Gods and Men and North and South are epic. Absolutely. Deer Hunter. Yeah, Deer Hunter's another great.
Thin Red Line, that's a really good one. Or The Big Red One with Lee Marvin.
The Big Red
Yeah.
One. Who's the other? He wasn't a big name then, Bill, but who was the other big name in Big Red One?
Oh, I can see his face and I can't think of his name. I know who you're talking about.
Come on, what was he famous for?
Damn it. Come on.
Brain cramp.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys didn't even mention
The greatest Jedi of all time.
Yeah. Luke Skywalker. Yeah.
Yep, Mark Hamill.
Hacksaw Ridge was good too.
Yeah, Texas Don. I watched Combat growing up as a little kid with my father. I watched all the John Wayne and Clint Eastwood war movies and cowboy movies with my father, and I watched all the sci-fi. I watched all the sci-fi stuff with
My dad used to watch PBS every weekend. I'd just sit there with him and watch all the war movies.
Hunt for Red October. Now, Hunt for Red October is a great movie, but that's the first movie done on a book by Tom Clancy. Hunt for Red October was the first novel that Tom Clancy wrote. But there is a glaring omission in Hunt for Red October. They leave out in the movie of why Sean Connery steals the submarine. They leave that out of the movie. It's a very crucial line in the book. And they actually leave it out of the movie why he chooses to steal that submarine and turn it over to the United States.
Why?
So, in the novel, while he's out on patrol in his submarine with the Russians, his wife gets appendicitis, and they rush her to this local Russian doctor, and he's all drunk from vodka, and he kills his wife during the surgery. He botches the surgery because he's drunk and because of the Russian system being so bad. And Sean Connery is so distraught over the Russian system and how it doesn't reward success and how it's such a failed system that he decides the Russians can't be trusted with this new technology, and he decides to turn the submarine over. They leave that out of the movie. They just all they mentioned was it's the anniversary of his wife's death. That's all they have to mention. But in the book, they explain that his wife was killed by a drunk surgeon.
Yeah, they kind of mentioned that in the movie, but not the reason. They said that his wife died in the movie.
Yeah, that it's the anniversary of her death. Texas Donna, both my girlfriend and my mother, that Sean Connery was their imaginary husband, Donna. So you're not the only one, girl.
Now, Rob, you had a movie store, so I know you watched this more times than you wanted. Rewinding it, that movie All Aboard, the comedy parody of a war movie.
Oh yeah. That was a big cast in that movie.
That was funny.
I mean, you had you had a lot of comedians in that movie.
That was a funny movie.
Oh, Diana said my mom, Diana liked Yul Brynner.
Okay, guys, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to try to get up early in the morning.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a nice night, everybody in chat.
Thank you.
Dan, thanks for hanging out, man.
Thank you, Rob.
No problem.
Later, Pete.
Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Zach, be good. Bill, Rob, chat.
All right, and I will send you off your silver dime, sir.
And
Thanks, Rob.
same bat movie and same bat channel next week.
There we
I'll
go.
send you some stickers, Rob.
Thank you, sir. Oh, I'll send you I'll send you some of the 3 Men in a Tub stickers too.
So good night, everybody.
All right, guys.
Take care.